Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the depths of the unknown and the chilling. Today we have a spine-tingling treat for you, an exploration of the top 10 most terrifying legendary tales that have haunted children across the globe for generations. From malevolent spirits to shapeshifters, we're about to journey through some of the darkest corners of folklore. Buckle up, because this is going to be one bone-chilling ride. Number 6. The Banshee. We start our list with the haunting Banshee from Irish mythology. The Banshee is a harbinger of death in Irish mythology. Her chilling cries and eerie wails are believed to signal the imminent passing of a family member, usually a close relative, forewarning of impending tragedy. Often depicted as a veiled woman or a shrouded figure, the Banshee is associated with ancient Irish noble families, and her presence is thought to serve as a protective omen. By delivering a warning of a loved one's impending death, the Banshee offers the family an opportunity to prepare emotionally and spiritually for the loss. Witnesses have reported hearing the Banshee's cries resemble the howling wind, the lament of a grieving woman, or the unsettling call of an otherworldly being. While Banshee's cries evoke fear and dread, she is not an evil or malevolent spirit. Instead, she bridges the gap between the living and the afterlife, connecting families with the inevitability of death. Her appearance is a reminder of the profound cycle of life, death, and the enduring bonds of kinship. Number 5. The Dybbuk. The Dybbuk is a chilling and enigmatic legend deeply rooted in Jewish folklore. The term Dybbuk originates from Yiddish and refers to a malevolent spirit that possesses and controls a living person. The legend of the Dybbuk centers around a restless soul that refuses to move on to the afterlife, instead seeking to enter the body of a living individual. The spirit is often driven by unfinished business, unresolved sins, or a deep need for revenge. The Dybbuk's possession is characterized by a profound transformation of the host's behavior and personality as the spirit exerts its influence over them. Real-life accounts and experiences of the Dybbuk are rare, but have been reported throughout history. Individuals who believe they have encountered or been possessed by a Dybbuk often experience profound changes in behavior and personality, leading to distress and fear within their communities. Number 4. The Black-Eyed Children. The Black-Eyed Children is a modern and eerie legend that has gained prominence in paranormal and urban folklore. This chilling tale revolves around encounters with mysterious children who have entirely black eyes, devoid of any discernible pupils or irises and pale skin. The legend of the Black-Eyed Children typically unfolds as follows. An unsuspecting individual, often alone at night, encounters one or more children, usually between the ages of 6 and 16, whose eyes are entirely black. The children often approach the person with a seemingly innocent request for assistance, whether it's asking for a ride, using a phone, or gaining entry into a building. Witnesses often describe feeling an inexplicable sense of dread and fear upon seeing the children's eyes. The encounters with these children are marked by an unnerving and intense atmosphere. Witnesses often report feeling an overwhelming urge to comply with the children's requests, despite their growing unease. Refusal or attempting to leave may lead to increased pressure from the children, accompanied by a growing sense of malevolence. While the origins of the Black-Eyed Children legend are unclear, some believe that the children may be paranormal beings, extraterrestrial entities, or even malevolent spirits attempting to gain entry into the physical world. Number 3. The Aka-Manto. The Aka-Manto is a chilling urban legend from Japanese folklore that has been passed down through generations. This eerie tale centers around a malevolent spirit that lurks in public restrooms, often in schools or public buildings. The Aka-Manto, which translates to red cape or red cloak, poses a sinister choice to those who encounter it, leading to a potentially deadly outcome. The legend of the Aka-Manto typically unfolds as follows. An individual enters a public restroom, and while using the facilities, they suddenly hear a voice asking a question from one of the stalls. The voice offers the person a choice between 2 colored rolls of toilet paper, usually red and blue. The choices may also vary in different versions of the tale. If the person chooses the red roll, Aka-Manto's name, Red Cape, becomes chillingly literal. The spirit is said to appear, wearing a red cloak that shrouds its entire body. The person's blood is gruesomely torn from them, leaving them in a horrifying and fatal state. Choosing the blue role is equally dire, resulting in the Aka-Manto strangling the person to death, turning their face a haunting shade of blue. The Aka-Manto is often depicted as a tall, masked figure, adding to its eerie aura. Despite the sinister nature of the legend, individuals encountering the Aka-Manto are faced with a seemingly impossible choice. Both options lead to their demise. The tale's tension arises from the individual's struggle to outwit the spirit and make the right choice. Number 2. The Skinwalker, the chilling legend deeply ingrained in the folklore of various Native American tribes, particularly those of the Navajo people in the southwestern United States. This enigmatic and unsettling tale revolves around a shape-shifting witch or sorcerer known as a Skinwalker, who possesses the ability to transform into various animals at will. In Navajo culture, the term Skinwalker is often associated with malevolent individuals who use dark magic to assume the forms of animals and manipulate the natural world to achieve their nefarious goals. These individuals are believed to gain the power of transformation through forbidden rituals, often involving the use of animal pelts, bones, and other artifacts. These supernatural beings are said to use their shape-shifting abilities to carry out acts of harm, manipulation, and even death. Reports of skinwalkers targeting individuals and communities, or causing misfortune, have been shared across generations within Navajo communities. Encounters with skinwalkers are often accompanied by an eerie sense of unease and a strong feeling that something is amiss. Witnesses report seeing animals acting strangely or exhibiting unnatural behavior, and they often describe a malevolent aura surrounding the presence of a skinwalker. In some accounts, individuals have claimed to have direct or indirect interactions with these shapeshifters, describing feelings of dread and fear during these encounters. The Skinwalker tale continues to captivate both believers and those interested in the supernatural, emphasizing the potent intersection of culture, folklore, and the unknown. Number 1. The Wendigo. We end our list with the Wendigo, which is a haunting and ominous legend originating from the mythology of Algonquian-speaking Native American tribes. In Algonquian mythology, the Wendigo is often depicted as an emaciated and monstrous creature, resembling a gaunt, skeletal figure with exaggerated limbs and a ravenous, gaping maw. The legend of the Wendigo is steeped in themes of greed and the consequences of indulging in one's basest instincts. The spirit is said to possess individuals who succumb to their insatiable hunger and resort to consuming human flesh. Once possessed, the individual undergoes a terrifying transformation, becoming a Wendigo driven by an eternal hunger for human flesh and a ceaseless desire to consume. The Wendigo's presence is often associated with harsh winters and times of famine, when the desperation to survive might lead to unthinkable actions. It is believed that the spirit roams the wilderness, preying upon those who venture too far from safety. In some accounts, the Wendigo mimics the voices of loved ones, luring its victims deeper into the woods. Encounters with the Wendigo evoke a chilling sense of fear and dread. The legend's power lies in its reflection of the darkest aspects of human nature: greed, desperation, and the potential for moral degradation. It serves as a cautionary tale, warning against the dangers of indulging in the primal at the cost of one's humanity. And there you have it, brave explorers, our top 10 most terrifying legendary tales that continue to haunt our imaginations. From shape-shifting spirits to ghostly apparitions, these chilling legends remind us that the line between the known and the unknown is often fraught with fear and fascination. Thank you for joining us on this spine-tingling journey through the world of Atlas anomalies. If you liked this video, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventures. And if you'd like to know more about all the different terrifying legendary tales from each culture, let us know in the comments down below. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and stay on the lookout for the unexplained.